So let's let's get to heckin' homesteaders, and then we can reassess. About 30 days in decent run. Went for the tech backpack. Only get jumped coming back. Oh no. Oh hello. Where are you? Cattail heads. Cattail heads and sticks. I am okay to leave that. Yeah, that is a rude welcome back into Timberwolf. Okay, Moose is up. A very rude Moose placement, I dare say, but at least for our purposes, it's fine. Easy does it, Astrid. Easy does it. So, Moose, noted. I would ideally top up our store of cattails before we go exploring. Is even before you even attempted to summit. Ooh. I guess backpack before summit would make sense. This is like backpack plus Krampus. But you did say you almost died, so you didn't actually die. But yeah, I would imagine that at the very least that would have put a damper on the run for a while. Okay, so understanding is that the rope. Yeah, okay, I see. Yeah, so if I hadn't already put the rope up, although I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, so that rope is just there now, which is lovely. Ash Canyon. Ash Canyon. Okay, did I pick this place clean? I might have. Okay, well, we can deal with that later. Let's get up to Homesteaders. We'll we'll do a little weight management and then we'll start. I think there's one, well, quasi nearby spot we can check. Is it you for a long while? You dial going back to PV Homestead. Oh, okay. But yeah, after having that happen to you, I can understand not wanting to rush back to Timberwolf anytime soon. Oh, Crampons on. Crampons on. Okay. Alley-oop. I love this rope being here permanently now. My only complaint is it takes away one of the most fun goats in the game, like the goat up from the marsh, up along the side, up to Homesteaders. It was ridiculous, which is probably the reason Hinterland put the rope there permanently. But it was just fun. Excuse me. Okay. We have tomato soup. Has a little vitamin C. No. Yeah, we have a climb ahead of us. So why don't we? Actually, you know what? Why don't I go ahead and do that? Oh, there's only 81 calories left. That's why I left that behind. Bleh. Shoot. Okay. You think it was only in the 3 months we started using Mountaineer's Head as a base? Good, good. Yeah, that's a great place to do that. You watched some goading routes a few weeks ago. You saw that route look so silly. Yeah, well, and again, that's part of the allure. Oh, what did I leave here? What did I leave here? A shit ton of flares, apparently. Sheesh. Okay. Okay. Gonna whack some of those in there. Those. I'm gonna leave the skillet behind. We'll go pot and can. Leave some flare shells. Lantern fuel. I kind of want all this. That's all fine. I guess I'll leave a few of these behind. Just a few, though. Just a few. Okay, so now we have a good climbing weight. Do we okay. Do we go now? Or do we take a quick nap? Ah, just okay, maybe just a little a quickie. A quickie. Listening. Okay. We'll call that good. Because what I want to do, I want to go check oh, the what do they call it? The high meadow. I think there is, yeah, there's a spot there. Like there's one spot. Yeah, I think so the rifle's meant to spawn on a corpse somewhere. Not you, obviously. Like there's high meadow, I think near the mine, a couple spots near Wolf's Jaw Overlook, and then yeah, there's one like really out of the way, like shallow cave. Like those are the ones I know. Yeah, let's just do this in one go. We have the Krampus, we can make it. All right, you got this, Astrid. Keep those cheeks together. Okay, that's not great. We gotta climb down, but we do have multiple energy drinks that we can pop. There you go. That's our girl. Well done. I mean, understandable, but not just now. Oh, okay. I'm just reminded of something. While we're on the high meadow, okay, I think this was back like before, like when we were still going for 500 days. I saw that. So if you're at Anglers, if you like go like if you're looking at the Anglers front door, and you go off to the left, you can see like up on the ledge. That's like a bunch of furniture and such. And I actually saw a like one of the flare gun cases. But apparently, there's other loot that can spawn there, but you can only Yeah, you can only get there by taking like a one-way goat down from the high meadow. But it will put you right at anglers, so it's not that big an imposition. You think you know one of the spawns, but I think there's a few. Oh yeah, I think there's, according to the wiki, there's 5, but there's 5 that are known, but apparently there can be like way more. And again, it is the TLD wiki, so take that for what it's worth. But I'm gonna go over the known spots.
I lay down right here if I thought I'd ever wake up again.
Oh, so dramatic, Astrid. Come on now. Where's your sense of adventure? Hmm. Okay, yes, we need to get. Actually, I think that no, that's it. That's where we're going. It is late, and despite my sass on her, Astrid is tired. So I think what we'll do, we'll check the high meadow. If I can find it, we'll check that little outcropping, the little spot I mentioned, and then we'll head to Anglers and spend the night there. Okay, there's a hello game. Thank you. Yeah, there's a cave back that way where we could sleep if we needed to. Oh, you play with these monologue off and the voice is muted. I mean that's fair. And I say you're far from alone there, Evie. Because I mean, a lot of people they will, excuse me, they will kind of have a running dialogue with their survivor, shall we say? And again, we love Jennifer Hale and Mark Meir. They do a great job. But Astrid and Will, yeah, they get on our nerves sometimes. And so every so often we have to remind them who's the boss here, and it's not them. Okay, so we're in the high meadow. Okay, climbing spot, not something we want. I guess, yeah, we can check for a body. Oh yeah, let's also check for that spot I mentioned earlier. So if we can see anglers, that'll be our cue. I'm listening for crows and I don't hear any, which is not a good sign, because we do have crow weather. Okay, I'll check over here, but it seems like we don't have. Actually, hang on. Have I mapped the high meadow? I have. Okay. No reports of a Carl Bob here. Yeah, so yeah, this is one of the spots we got the Polaroid for. Okay. So, with that in mind, let's find our goat. At the VAs, they decided to make the complaints too frequent and say, yeah, it's a decision that's admittedly annoying, but at the same time, understandable. Okay, that is not what we're looking for. right? Yeah. So we should be looking down at anglers. Yeah, so the bridge. Yeah, so we're what's the word? Perpendicular to the bridge. Yeah. Astrid, Astrid, please, thank you. Speaking of things that get complaints, like the propensity of our heroes to get stopped in their tracks by a 1 inch high ledge. I think that probably gets at least as many complaints as the back talk from your survivor. But what are you gonna do? Okay. Yes, we came in across the bridge. Anglers is there. So I think if you want to make this simple, we find that bridge again. We put our bridge here. Put our back to it. Let me just go this way. Oh, you're gonna lurk, Melderon? Okay, appreciate the lurk. Yeah, so if the bridge is back there, anglers should be over here. As well, I got a small ledge and watching your knees go through your spine. Yeah, and like Will is the worst for that because he like really gives his all to every yeah, uh. Now, oh wait, is it actually back here? Let me check that. Astrid, please don't embarrass me in front of company. Okay, that's the climbing. Okay, that's the climbing spot. Then anglers is off to the call it northwest. Yeah, I might be overestimating this distance. Yeah, my orienteering days are long behind me. Okay, yeah, climbing spot here. So anglers should be somewhere off that away. Oh, there. Anglers is right there. So yeah, so the stuff should be right around. Oh, there. I can see it. I can see the flare gun thing box. Yeah, I think that's the way we need to go. I'd be fair. It's like more so the visuals. Mountaineers, you'll catch the slight slope of the wall. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, yeah, yeah. There's because again, this game's been around since what, like almost like 10 years. I think a little jank is to be expected, but it's all right. Let's go. Let's take this rope. Yeah, so we were meant to go down here. The goat is over that way. So yeah, so a little bit of weirdness. Then again, Hinterland is a small studio too, so not entirely out of the ordinary. Oh, this is what I was looking down on earlier. I might have never been here. Oh, no, never mind. I have been here. Oops. Like late 2014. Yeah, because they had the Kickstarter and then they had early access. Yeah, it's been going for a while. Okay, no, no, not here though. Not
Getting
here.
dark out here. Gotta look for shelter.
You know, I'm gonna grab these. We're hoarding rose hips for future pemmican bars, and who knows when we'll come through here again. So where is it we're meant to go? Okay, there's anglers. Yeah, it's right there. I see it. Oh, careful, careful. But how, pray tell, do I get down there? Because we got to get on top of those rocks. Yeah, you see there's a whole bunch of, yeah, a bunch of what was once furniture or woodworking or whatever. I'm thinking that's where we need to get to. So do I actually need to take this climb? I think I might. Okay, we got 17 minutes left. No.
Too close, my eyes.
Secret parachute. I mean, I'd take one. Although I don't, we're probably far too low to deploy. Yeah, maybe if we jump from up there, we might have time. Yeah, I need to. Anchor's is right there. That. So if I take that climb down, are we still? Well, here, go to the far side, and then see if we can still see anglers. If we can, then we're good. Okay, yeah, there. Okay, there's a cliff there. So we would need to, yeah, we need to get up on those rocks, or if there's a gap there, and then go down. Oh, geez, that is a climb. Say we do that, and I'm wrong. What is? Hang on. Oh, oh, okay. Okay, Runaway Bridge is over there. Ah, okay. That's another spot that actually there we might find the rifle. Don't game. Don't you fucking do this. Don't you force me down there. Okay, but no. Okay, God, we got to get back. Okay, you know what? Let's not be stupid. Again, this is a run with longevity in mind. Let's be sensible. We'll climb back up. We'll go back over the bridge. We'll stay in the cave that's across the way, and then we will resume our search on the morrow when we are fully rested. So, that is that is a lovely sentiment, Evie. And if I did not have 500 odd days invested into this run, that'd probably be a more compelling argument. However, having already nearly thrown this run once through my own stupidity, I'm not eager to do that again. It's like if for whatever reason this run bites the dust, because like the achievement says not just hit 1,000 days, but hit 1,000 days without cheating death. So if that happens, we're gonna have to roll the clock all the way back to a run that's about, I think, 250 odd days in. And I'm very much not eager to do that. Yeah, I would not be a happy bunny if that was to come to pass, because I've grown attached to Achievement Astrid here. You know, we've been through a lot together, and the shared experience is an important part of any relationship.
Oh, it feels so good. I'm so tired I could lay down right here.
You could, but you won't. Okay, there we go. You should go achievement hunting, which one you were looking at before you said, oh no, oh yeah, I remember that. Oh, that was unfortunate. What achievements were you thinking of going for, Evie? There you are. I knew you were around here somewhere. Okay, yeah, we checked you. All right, well, yeah, we'll pop on back here. Oh, a picture in every region. Oh, nice. Yeah, that one is actually, if you haven't done it already, that's one that's nice to combo with. Excuse me. Combo with Faithful Cartographer. Excuse me. I'm just all over the place. But again, those are very like long-term achievements that they very demanding in terms of like time and concentration, and and map knowledge as well. Okay, yeah, I was worried about that. There we go. Okay. All is good? I think all is good. I never engaged with the actual map mechanics of the game. I mean, that's there nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I can make some water at some point, but maybe not just now. And I was like, and just speaking from my experience and like what I've heard others talk about, learning the maps does help a lot, but I would say
Looks like I
it is
made it
not
to the limit.
essential. Like you can play TLD and do reasonably well and enjoy it, without necessarily, committing yourself to, learning maps and mechanics and the like the intricacies of indoor fires versus outdoor fires and other strats that are very much for the sickos, of which I am one. Okay, scurvy still all right. I don't like that it's there at all, but we'll deal. You? No, we don't want to go that way. The few times you have, it's a double check a cougar, or you get attacked. Which, okay, but yeah. Oh no, yeah, we got to go further back. All right, there we go. Right, they're the bun buns. Hello, bun buns. But yeah, it is like for me, at least knowing the map well, but I say knowing most maps well enough to, like, so if I get caught in a blizzard, let's say, or if I get mauled and I gotta go somewhere to heal up, knowing the closest place I can go to do that, it is, it is it brings peace of mind if nothing else. Because you're learning maps, you don't find the charcoal map particularly helpful. Okay, get wander lost. Yeah, and yeah, that's totally fair. It's like that. There was a while when mapping wasn't necessarily a thing, and yeah, but yeah, and you're right. The charcoal maps uh not a lot of fidelity necessarily, and yet it's like wandering and learning landmarks and learning where to go. That and there is value in that in its own right, and people learn different ways. And as long as you find something that works for you, that is the most important thing. Like we always say, the only wrong way to play the long dark is to not play the long dark. If you're playing the game and having fun, you're doing it right. Okay, yeah, anglers there. The I can see the orange there and the detritus there. So I think we do have to take that second rope down and then goat. So while we have the energy, let us do exactly that. So if I'm wrong, I can climb back up. Okay, pop that out just in case. Because I think if we wander all the way back that way, we'll get to Climber's Cave. You didn't particularly like TLD when you first tried. Oh, really? But it did linger in your mind. Okay, so it left an impression, if nothing else. Now, oh, here we go. Here we go. So is this how we get down there? It is. And yes, that is very much a one-way trip. You know what? We're heckin' doing it. And yeah, note to self, anglers is right over there. Okay, let's go check. Ooh, okay. Oh, right. I guess we could always take that way. Oops. A a path that is much easier on the ankles. Yeah. See, we got that used to be it. Like, there's a table, a bench. Oh, how about that? Back then you were very much in the crafting, gathering. Ah, okay. So the survival crafting kind of thing. That makes sense. And yeah, guys, if you pick up TLD expecting that, yeah, you might be a little disappointed. But if you can meet the game where it is, then it gets so much better. Okay, yeah, no, we committed to this. Let's do it. One-way goat. Okay, a storm lantern. A broken storm lantern. Okay, I said, why can't I pick that up? Well, there's a reason. So yeah, someone's stuff got all kind of jostled around. Okay, so aha, here it is. Oh ho ho! Look at that. A flare gun and flare shells in the same place. You almost never see that anymore. Now, you really got to go out of your way to find it, but that is proof it can happen. Now, what we are not finding here is a body with a curator's rifle on it, which is extremely un-Fortnite. Because yeah, we really committed to coming down here. So okay, we'll pop on down. We'll take the slope down. Yeah, we'll go to anglers. Oh, if there's any fish there, we'll cook that up or eat it. All right. Well, I'm glad I checked that, but still, yeah. Give me my pew pew. You know, give me my long gun. You're the survival game's purpose is only to reach effectively infinite survival. Okay. As you use it. Well, good. I'm glad to hear you found other ways to enjoy these kind of games. Because yeah, I can see how that that former mindset could be it can be trying. Shoot. Okay, no fish. If that's the case, let's go find cattails. We'll eat a mess of those. And see if we can get our vitamin C up that way. There is that fishing hole by homesteaders. So we do have that option, if nothing else. Well, I'm not seeing a lot of cattails out here. I might have overestimated the number we had available to us. Okay, I might have actually grabbed all the cattails in the neighborhood, which is not great. Okie dokie. Well, back to anglers. Maybe we'll give Astrid a quick nap. Yeah, it's not even noon and she's already very tired. Getting into a game like that is just boring to you now. Yeah, understandable. And you know, as people grow, tastes change. You know what they want out of games changes, or it can change anyway. And you know, good on you for having that level of that level of introspection to be able to know that about yourself. And you're not continuing to chase the same high of however many years you've been gaming. Hmm. Okay, slightly concerning. And I emptied that out. Yes, yes, okay. I figured I did. Yeah, we got cooked wolf meat there. Oh yeah, we need water too. What do you have? Nothing of note. Okay. In that case, oh right, let me lean over here and let me put a couple. Yeah, so high meadow, no. Ledge above anglers, no. So the rival's going to be in the mine, that shallow cave, or by Wolf's Jaw Overlook. Oh, hello. What do you have? Oh, don't mind if I do. Okay, well, there's one problem solved. He's been over Hashlight Gaming. It's like over Pokemon. Okay. Oh yeah, I have seen that recurring message on your channel. Uh, I'll let anyone who's here, head to your channel and see that for themselves. Even if you're going to hate Nintendo, the fan games and the ROM hacks still stuff. Nice. So what are we gonna do? We could go to the gold mine, but we had to take the long way. We could. Yeah. So we were up here, and we climbed down there, and then there. Okay, yeah, we'd have to loop back to Homesteaders, climb, but then we can go back to the high. Well, actually, no, we don't have to go all the way back. Yeah, there's another climbing point over here. So we just go. We actually go under the runaway bridge. Maybe we do that. Let's try that. So we'll go here and we'll take a left. Can't believe it's gonna become part of your branding. Well, Eevee is more than that, to be fair. But you see what you see. But no, it was taken in the spirit it was intended. So no harm, no foul there. Okay, wolf, 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 wolf. Okay, yeah, that's the runaway bridge right there. And if memory serves, if we go through here, we're going to find a climbing point. Because there's a cave on the right side of this little corridor. So I remember setting up shop there for a while and dropping a bunch of saplings. But I'm pretty sure we moved all of those to Mountaineers, but we'll check. Hey, hello? How long have you been there? I don't remember. Okay. I guess that Carl Bob has been there a while. Maybe I just remember coming this way. You're poking fun at yourself. Okay, yeah, that's fair. And a skill we should all have. Nash Canyon. Ah, here we go. Yeah, let me check in here real quick. Oh, this is a bear cave now. Wait, this is a bear cave now? Oh heck. Or is it? Or are those bones just there to freak me out? 'Cause I don't remember this being a bear cave. Yeah, I made a fire right there. Ah, okay. I think someone's telling porkies. Because if this is a bear cave, where be the bear? And I say again, Okay, there's our climbing point. And the runaway bridge is back there. Now, we are tarred. It is a double ledge, so we could... we could stop and sleep. This weather is a little suspicious. But I'd rather stop and sleep there than down here. You know, in case that actually is a bear cave and my memory is faulty. All right, steady on, Astrid. We'll take care of you. Just get to that first ledge. There we go. Game was a little generous there. Okay, heck. Oh, there's firewood right there. How about that? Now let's be smart about this. We're gonna listen. Okay. Okay. Y'all know what I'm listening for. That. Although,
I've never been so hungry in my life.
not ideal, and yet, okay, so we have a couple options. We YOLO it back up. No, we keep going, or we turn right around. Yeah, give me that. We could go back to that cave, or we can backtrack all the way to Anglers. You wouldn't risk the bear? Well, the bear. Make sure that's loaded. The bear would not be here if it was, if that was the case, because it's I grabbed the bedroll, right? I did. Okay. Because it would have despawned in the blizzard. So, admittedly, this is a risk. But being out of doors is an even bigger risk. So here's what we're going to do. Things despawn. Oh, yeah. So when a blizzard happens, all animals will despawn. Except timber wolves. Because they stay out in a blizzard because Hinterland hates us. Now, the exception to that is, like, say you're out and about, and like if there is, like say there's a wolf that has detected you, and then a blizzard hits. That it will not despawn, but if you zone in somewhere, like it's like into a building or another region or even like a car, that will make it despawn. So that there's some edge cases, but basically blizzard hits, everything except Timbies goes away. Oh, is that? Hey, Knifo, thank you so much for the raid. Hey, Murdvac, Dudick, Biggs Ball. Good to see you all. Welcome in. You guys grew by Timbies in a blizzard that threw you. Okay, yeah, totally understandable. Yeah, welcome in, Knifo. Welcome in, Raiders. Let me pause the blizzard there real quick. But welcome in, folks. How'd the stream go? Let me give Knifo a quick shout out here. There we go.
He just shrugs it off. Okay, I saw blood.
Streaming moment got to do coast to get more trades done.
He
Nice.
just shrugs it off and goes back to having his nap.
Yeah, we actually just started the work with the
Alright, so
trader
that's bear 23,
earlier.
right? Oh, damn, they didn't disappear, Merd. You were right. Well,
All right, but thank you so much for the raid, Knifo. If you need to do any post-stream streamer care, hydrate, medicate, snack, and eat, yeah, please feel free to do so. But yeah, welcome in, folks. Yeah, if you're not already following Knifo, please do that. Yeah, please drop him a follow. Another one of our long dark communities, super chill guy. And then for those of you who came with for Knifo, you don't know me. Hi, I'm Trooper Barry. Call myself a long dark slash variety streamer. As you can see, we're in the long dark and having that very long dark experience of waiting out a blizzard. Hey, thank you for following, C. Dudick. Appreciate that. We're currently looking for the curator's rifle, so we can get the achievement where you find all 7 firearm variants. You gotta get going though. All right, no worries. Thank you for the raid and then trusting me with your community. And you have a great rest of your day. So I am a little afeared because I don't remember this cave being a bear cave, but there are bones out in front. But yeah, we were trying to climb up to Runaway Bridge, but the blizzard happened about a third of the way through. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a risk. We're gonna sleep in here, ride out the blizzard, but we're gonna take out a little insurance, and we're gonna start a fire. You gotta run as well? No worries. Appreciate you coming by. So, ideally, I am wrong. This is not a bear cave, and everything's fine. If I'm not, then hopefully we can get in enough sleep before the end of the blizzard to where we can climb and not be hassled. So, oh right, yeah, I left my skillet behind. All right, well that's fine. So you go full 2, and then you sleep for 2, and we'll just keep alternating until something clears up. Yeah, this one might last past sunset, unfortunately. So we'll just do that again. Yep, still going.
Starving.
Now, this is an outdoor fire, so this should be fine. I say should be. Yeah, this is Ash Canyon. This is not Forsaken Airfield. So, like, day-long blizzards shouldn't, I say shouldn't, be a thing. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so now Astrid's sleep schedule is completely wrecked. I don't love our food situation. I was hoping to find more cattails here in Ash Canyon. Apparently I already grabbed them all, which is wild to think. You're gonna make... You're going to make 2 coffees. You're going to drink 1 now, and you're going to have the other later. Take that. Where are we? Okay, we're just fine carrying weight-wise. A couple torches would not go remiss. We're a little low on those. Hey, that's a good pull, Astrid. Nice job. That's less good. Bad job. Okay. All right, you know what? Nope, nope. For a second there, I thought I heard a sleeping bear in the back of the cave. I was going to be very concerned. But you know what? If that is the case, we're going to wish the bear sweet dreams and move right the hell on. Alternatively, I was just hearing things, and nothing of the sort actually was going to happen. Yeah, that's where we were trying to go, but the game very rudely got in our way. So we'll try that again. You're flexing the blizzard end for the look out the cave, see the bears staring at you. Well, Evie, that's why I made sure we had the loaded flare gun before we went to bed. Because worst comes to worst, we just pop one of those in his skull and call it a day. All right, come on, Astrid. You got this. Got. Okay, now I'm hearing bear crows. I don't like that one bit. That's a wolf. You. I definitely did not need an arrow thief right now. Okay, so you know what? We'll deal with that later. Right now, so we're up here. I wanted to find the runaway bridge, which I thought was over here. Because we went underneath it all the way to that cave. No, no, no. Yes? Yeah, I don't know Ash Canyon as well as I should, clearly. Oh, wait, okay, no. Yeah, I think, if memory serves, we need that tree bridge is what we need to cross. Yeah, we need to cross that tree bridge to get to the shallow cave we're looking for. Man, I hate this. This is all such a bad idea. This is a terrible idea.
on, little fire. Come on.
But yeah, this right here is not an option. Not in our current state. And even if we find this stupid rifle, we're going to have to carry it back somewhere. God, Prof would love all these YOLO naps we're taking. Are we...
Oh, I've never been so hungry in my life.
How brave are we feeling? Okay, let's just try 2 more. Then we'll make coffee. And we'll see how much that helps. Hang on, don't I have... I do not. Okay, we drank that other coffee. You know what? All right. Okay, all right. Sun is technically up.
Oh, I'm starving.
I just fed you, woman. Okay, there goes our cattail stash. Okay. Okay. Grab that. Nope, nope, not that. Okay, you are each going to make me more coffee. You're going to drink that. We'll take the other. That's not a good torch. That's an okay torch. Crampons on, crampons on. Okay. We got that. Now, allegedly, okay, there's the runaway bridge. And I think, yeah, if we squeeze ourselves through here, and then we go across that tree bridge. We'll find that cave we're looking for. Now, this does not inspire tons of confidence, but we're going to do it. Okay. Now, I believe we're looking... Yeah, give me more sticks. Not too many. Nope, nope, nope. Please don't shoot the rose hips. Thank you. Okay, oh, yeah, oh, and we have, in fact, been here. There's a bed. Yeah, very shallow cave. And no body. Okay, so check the runaway bridge location off the list. So, as that is the case, I think, yeah, we're going to have to make our way back towards the mine, stopping in particular at Wolf's Jaw Overlook. Because I have to say, like, at least the amount of known locations where the rival can spawn are getting a little thin on the ground. Now, with the they might have changed that with the old loot refresh, and it's in some other spot that or maybe there are other spots it can spawn that I just don't know about or have not been made public. Okay, so do we? It'd be a double climb back down. I don't know about that. Is that okay? No, yeah, they're over. Yeah, they're over the Carl Bob we found initially. When we went through the yeah, through that little bit there. And yeah, I'm calling that arrow we put into the wolf that night a loss. Just forget it. Oh, you don't have a rope. All right, where do you go? Uh, where? Hmm. Oh, okay. I think yeah, that's the marsh in front of Climber's Cave, which is off that way. Is this goatable? Because I wouldn't mind going down there, maybe seeing if we can nab a few more cattails just to keep Astrid fed. The answer appears to be probably not. Is the game doing the thing again? It's doing the thing again, where you go over the ledge and it makes you think you're. It makes you think you're stuck, even though you're probably not. Still, goating. I don't. I don't Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that idea. Yeah, we're putting ourselves in a situation where more bad things can happen than good. So how about we just don't? I do want to get down there, but maybe we'll see if we can find a a less potentially impactful way to do so. Ah, see, we're right back here. Okay, so yeah, climbs over there. Yeah, I think the climb's our only option here, and I don't particularly like that. So how about we don't? So if we're not going to go down, then we got to go back across the bridge, and then find a more sensible way down. Hmm. I well. Oh, oh, hang on. Okay, there is a steady slope down here. If we do that, we're getting a little close to cougar territory. Not that close, but close enough. But see, we go down there, we can loop back around and then go back to anglers. Yeah, you know what? I'm okay with that. Yeah, I have taken this goat before, so I'm more confident in this one than the one we were contemplating earlier. Yeah. So like the back way to the gold mine is, I think, that way. But we don't want to do that. We want to go the other way, because that way is also the way to the cougar, and I got no interest in that. We can leave the survive 25 cougar attacks achievement for another day, one that's well off in the future. Concerning, but I am hearing that wait, is that coming from behind me? Or am I in fact... No? Either way, I'm going to go this way. Okay, yeah, it's definitely behind us. Oh, nope. There it is. I can see it. Yeah, so why don't we just go ahead and just keep on moving? Okay, now there's a birch forest here, which I don't necessarily like. So I'm supposed to try to find a trail back to anglers. Oh, hush. Okay, here we go. Yeah, okay, this is where we climbed. All right. Let me go ahead and have that other coffee. Okay, so then we'll double back to anglers, and yeah, we'll go. Are we gonna go back to homesteaders? Actually, if we're in, yeah, if we're in need of cattails, and we are, that might not actually be the worst idea. So it turns out it was a bear cave. Not sure why it took that long to make itself known, but hey, here we are. Well, that was a nice little adrenaline jolt at 2 a.m. Also, why am I hearing the cougar this far out? Huh. Anyway, okay, yeah, we went through all the we went through all the stuff over here. Yeah, we went through the marsh. Did not find a single cattail. Yeah, I don't love that scurvy risk. We if that gets too high, well, either we bail, we go back to Timberwolf, and we eat some of our old world food there, or we go to the hut out in front of homesteaders and fish. That would not be my first choice, but yeah, our options here might be on the limited side. I'll tell you what we can do. Okay, you are edible, and that's good enough for me. Okay, breathe. Actually, what condition is that hatchet in? I must know. 84. You know what? I'm gonna bring that with. Yeah. The more I think of it, we could do with a little fishing. maybe not a lot, but like just a couple fish, so we can one, knock down that scurvy risk, and two, get Astrid a little bit better fed. So we've been pushing her very hard today. So she deserves a small respite. Ooh, can't tell. I should not be this excited over the sighting of a single cattail, but you know what? I am. Okay. Yeah, there's usually wolves all along here. Not like the wolf gauntlet going to the like the regular the non-homesteader's path to the gold mine. But there's usually like at least like 2 or 3. So I I am a little suspicious. Of course, they might just be down here. Well, there's one. Hang on, are you? No, I think that, yeah. If it's just the one, that is it's a regular wolf. I mean, yeah, Timbies. Okay, no, there's 2 of them. Timbies can be a thing in this zone. But I also don't think we would have just a pack of 2. Also, cattails. No, these are my cattails. They are not your cattails. They're my cattails. You can't have them.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay, so there is still one doggo over the hill. But do we need to go seeking it out? No, I don't think so. That's it. We've had enough excitement for one day, I believe. Hello, Miss Pac-Man. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good weekend. We're just letting our heartbeat return to normal. Definitely no surprise bear appearances here. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Is that okay? 8. 8 is an amount. Oh, did I bring fishing tackle? I did. 1. Well, it better not break then. Otherwise, this brilliant plan will all have been for nothing. Oh yes, we found a. Yeah, we chose to take shelter in a cave that had bones out front, and I thought, I wonder if this is a bear cave, but I mean, I've been through here before. There was no bear there before. Why would there be a bear now? And yeah, so we slept off a blizzard, and there was no bear. We left for a bit, and then we came back, and then there was a bear. So, turns out when the game gives you signs that yes, a bear can be here, it turns out it means it. Okay, so what is the? Actually, they are exactly the same. All right, well, no,
Sure, I don't carry much more.
not that, you brain genius. See, that was 84%. So 100% frozen ice turned that to 79. Okay, so it took 5% off. Wow. You know what? Let's try 3. Ooh, nice. Acceptable. Acceptable. Okay. Turns out fishing 5, pretty useful. Wait. Maglens hype. Maglens hype! Finally. Yeah, we've been denied a couple times this stream. Consider that one match saved. Ha ha.
Perfect.
Are these? Yeah, they're moderate as well. No, let's go straight for the big boy.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
You can drop it right in that pot. Okay, 40 minutes. Let's fish for 1. Oh!
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Oh, that's a little bitty one. That's only 20 minutes. Wow. Yeah, there we go. Get obliterated, scurvy risk. Yeah, let me just go ahead and move these out here. Oh, whoa! Okay, so when you cook them, it actually says it downgrades it to minor. Huh. Well, that's rude. Okay, let's go for 2. Very nice.
This pack is getting kind of heavy. Feels like night is coming.
Oh, gold eye! Hey, that's one of the rare freshwater fish. Yeah, so we also got denied the
I am too tired to think straight.
we got denied the retroactive catch all for rare fish. So that's one. Now we got the burbot, the red Irish lord, and the that's an aurora. Don't love that. Well, the burbot, the red Irish lord, and the rockfish. There we go. Okay, we're just gonna give Astrid like a quick a nap that's just long enough to get her enough energy to be able to climb. They'll do one more. See, can we? It's not the biggest climb in the world. Water-wise, we're all right. Oh, we're still over though. Well, where's that one little bit? That's a full one. There you go, 317 calories. A little bit more vitamin C. Drop one off there. Okay, we're about 0.6 kilos over. I hate wasting that fire, but well, no, we don't. Yeah, just sleep for one. Okay, we're good. If I pick this up, are we still good? No, we are not. By how much? A quarter kilo. Okay, let's go. All right. So yeah, we'll climb. We'll head back to Homesteaders, and then Astrid can get a proper sleep in a proper bed for the first time in days. Yeah, Ash Canyon has not been the kindest to her, admittedly. All right. Stay cool, Astrid. You can do this. There you go. No need for the drama. You're just fine. Alrighty. There you go. You love that green tint. Okay. Top that off. We'll have the the bass for the morning meal. All right. Well, we made some questionable decisions there, but we got away with them. All right. So it is 2:15 in the morning. I should probably call it right there. Let's see. We have survived 549 days. We're up to 32 days in Ash. Excuse me. In 539 days, 683 wolf kills, well as 24 bears. Yeah, bears and rabbits are on the same stands, and then moose and deer are the same. And it says only 2 ptarmigans. That seems low. Anyway. And yeah, 244 blizzards survived 540. Yeah, so back on our pace of a blizzard every other day. All right, but we are going to leave it there, folks. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. It's been more eventful than I expected. More eventful than I would like, but whatever. So, again, thank you to Six Nara, Mayu Larkspur, and Pickle Lil for following in between streams. Thank you to Will for the resub, Knifo for the raid, and then C Dudick for the follow here just a little bit ago. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Shaddies. Thank you, Lurkers. Stewie, Evie, appreciate you. Brady B, Melderon, and Will, Brady B, Zert, and Goofy, who was here earlier. Wabajank, appreciate y'all. Let's close things out here as we always do by finding someone to raid, and I can pass you on to someone else. Let's see. Fish is doing no Goa. Kimmy's playing. Oh, Kimmy's doing Stardew again. Oh, Waba just started. Bash is on, but we rated him recently. Yeah, I don't think I've had a chance to raid Waba. So why don't we go fix that? Okay, if folks were gonna go raid Waba Jank, she was in here earlier. Another super cool long dark streamer. So if you can, please stick around for the raid. Show Waba some love. Maybe drop her a follow while you're there. And so tomorrow, more of this. Hopefully, we get the rifle there, and then we can move on to Blackrock. So, thanks again to everyone for hanging out. We will see you next time, and bye for now.